you're back for season 4. How is it to be back?
It is awesome to be back, and in a different capacity. One of the cool things for me is that I went to college with Michael Chiklis, so he and I have been friends for 28 years, and we've never worked together. So this season, I'm happy to say you will see at some point he and I working in the same scene at the same time, which never happens. We've been in the same movie, When the Game Stands Tall, but we've never got a chance to work together side by side. So this is our first time, and I hope there's many more. Ryan, I hope there's many more. Ryan's next door, so.
Yeah, exactly. A couple others.
I'm laying the seeds. I'm laying the seeds.
So tell us a little bit about your character. What
I can't talk about character or storylines at all, other than you're gonna, as I said before, Ryan has redefined the term freak. There's human beings behind these freaks, and I think we're really going to kind of identify the human beings in ourselves in those freaks, which I think is totally different because I think we always looked at them as different, ostracized them or scared of them. So I think we're going to start to see beautiful things about them that we see in ourselves, and I think that's how he's redefined this. For sure.
It sounds like the scary parts of this season have nothing to do with the people part of the show. It's all outside of it.
It is all outside of it. And all the things that they do and the kind of the backgrounds and history and the story that they have, that is what's scary. And I also think what scares us most is what we don't know. We don't know much about this 1950s freak world, Florida. You know what I mean? Unless we're experts and we do that research. So I think the more we don't know, the more we're going to be excited and scared and it's going to be fun.
How'd you like filming it down in New Orleans?
I love New Orleans is my second home. I did Treme for 4 seasons, so I went back and forth. So and now I'm down there to do another film, and it's my second home. It's the Paris of the South. But for a show like this, it's perfect. Last season in Coven, perfect. You look at the crepe myrtle that grows on the trees. Now we're shooting out like outside of New Orleans. It's muddy and swampy and nasty as you would find in Florida in the 1950s.
So is this all wrapped up, or are you guys still filming?
Still going strong. Halfway in. We're halfway in.
What are you most excited about for everybody to see?
Well, for me, I only know about the character that I play. So, I only know my scenes. So for me, I'm watching it for the first time just like you are, other than the scene that I'm in. So I get to watch it with fresh eyes. And that's what's most exciting to me. It's like, oh, how is my scene a contribution to the story? So I was saying it's like gumbo. Everybody's got their own little ingredient that they put into it. And then when you taste it, then you really get a whole feel for it. So.
You're saying you're friends with Michael. Did you pull any pranks or anything with him?
I pulled a few pranks with him, absolutely. Well, you got to do that. And then
mess with him a little
bit.
Some
downtime, like we're between shoots, and it rains for an hour. So he and I, we got a chance to really catch up, and I pulled a few pranks on him.
What's one of them?
Well, there was an alligator about 25 feet from him, and I chose to hold back that information until just about 20 feet in. I was like, hey, Mike, that's a gator over there. And he thought I was kidding. I was like, no, really, that's a gator over there, for sure.
That would have been freaky.
Yeah, it was freaky.
That would have been the freakiest part of the freak.
That was part of the freak show, is that he gets eaten, the strong man gets eaten by the alligator. That would be bad.
Spoilers. No, just kidding.
Come on, everybody knows.
AfterBuzz exclusive. Just kidding.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much. I can't wait.
Pleasure talking.
Have a good night. Sorry. Have a good one.